was like driving down South Side like completely at an angle, like my car was sideways.
No, screw that. And like I slipped on black ice going into Chatham yesterday, and it like kind of freaked me out. So I like went into the other lane. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just like nervous, and Bryce was like, I don't know, like you can take my truck, and I was like,
It sounds even worse.
Like, literally a new truck. And
Yeah.
Like, not even a year old. It's like brand new. I was like,
yeah.
I like have driven it once in the summer. Like I'm not. Gonna do that. Like,
yeah, for sure.
If it was still snowing, he was gonna drive me to this game, but.
Yeah. Yeah, I got here because I was like, called Alyssa, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get there.
Yeah.
I was like I left at like 8 o'clock, like 8:10 probably.
Yeah.
And we had to be here at I had to be here by 9. And I mean, like I maybe hit 30 miles an hour on 28.
Yeah.
Like that's as fast as I went.
That's another thing too. Like we put on the news and they were like, no, everyone, please stay off the roads.
Yeah.
Like, we're asking you like to do this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, I don't know. It just like didn't seem worth it. Well,
yeah.
I think she was kind of like annoyed with me.
Whatever.
For doing that. But.
Well, I was really close to not coming, but then it ended up being good because I finished, so like no one was here in the morning, like.
Well, that's what I was like. I wonder if they played like this. They had like a 6:20 game. I was like, did they play that?
Really?
There was a woman, or not women's. There's a girls' game at 6:20.
This morning?
Yeah. I don't know if they played it. It was like.
Who in the world plays a soccer game at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, dude, it's on the schedule. Like if you click on like the U10 like girls schedule.
U10?
Yeah.
So these girls are getting up at 5 a.m. for a game.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
It's 6:20.
That's crazy.
6:25 or something like that.
That's crazy.
It's definitely in the 6s. We had a game at 7 a.m. once.
No, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. Yeah, but so like no one came. Like refs didn't show up, coaches didn't show up, players didn't show up. So I ended up reffing a game, which I made $20 for that, and then covering your game, and I get $15 for that.
Nice.
So ended up.
You're at least getting comped.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to earn an extra $35. Money's money. So.
Yeah, fair.
But someone on the team that we played, like on your team, they were yelling at me. The parents were.
The parents? My parents? Or
no, the parents of their team. Well, because at first, like there was like no girl, like we had enough to play.
Yeah. Everyone told me no one emailed me back. I emailed them and said I couldn't come, and they said that like everyone was like, we're gonna try and go. So I figured.
Yeah. Well, they ended up. So how many are on your team?
9.
Okay. Well, there's 8.
Yeah. Well, one girl said she couldn't be there, so everyone who said that they were gonna be there was there.
Well, at first, like people were still late, so then one of Marley's friends, I think it was Marley's friend, was like, oh, I could play, like if you need me to, and Alyssa was like, yeah, that's fine, it's perfect. Like she's 11. But she's younger than Marley. Like half the girls on the team.
It's okay.
But she plays for Arsenal. Well, one of the parents recognized. No.
She wasn't really okay.
One of the parents recognized her, and their coach just like lost on me, and was like, he was like, she's 11 years old, and I was like, so are half the girls in the field, and he was like, that's not fair. Like, if you need players, I'll give you players, and I was like. I literally was like, what? And he was like, I recognize her. She plays for Arsenal, blah, blah. And I was like, do you really care?
Yeah.
And then like, so I couldn't let her play. And he was like, I have like 8s and 9s on here. I was like, well, it's not my fault that you have a U10 team with 8s and 9s on them.
Yeah.
Don't play in the U9. What do you want me to tell you?
Amy, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. He was. I mean, after I pulled her, he was fine.
Yeah.
And then like, you guys got a new player, Maggie.
Yeah.
She scored all 4 goals.
Oh, I believe it, dude.
Yeah.
She has like really great like foot skills, like.
Well,
little,
not
like,
even that because
like
that she does have good cuts, but there's no offsides, so.
She was just shaping the whole time.
Yeah, and you have Vicky in the back who can hit the ball so hard.
Vicky's not on our team though. Vicky played for us.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah.
But she would just like send the ball up, and Maggie'd be sitting back here with no one on her, and would turn and kick it as hard as she could.
Yeah, Maggie's on my team, but Vicky's on Coach Rod's team. But yeah, she's good. Maggie's a good player too, though.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
Cool.
But yeah, I was so happy when we won too, because I was like,
screw you. Like,
like, we actually were better off with that girl not playing, but I wasn't going to be like, no, you can't play with that. You know what I mean? Because, it's hard with only 2 subs, too, because, and then you have people, I had 2 subs, and then I had no subs that wanted to play defense.
I know. That's what sucks.
So,
they always, they have, their positions they want to play. And, sometimes, too, last session, I would, want to be, subbing, but, some of the girls would be, I have, 3 more games today. And I was like, well, I feel like I can't, play you that much.
Yeah. Well, then, and this is the first time, actually, that I've ever had, players be like, don't take me out of the game. But Marley was like, don't take me out. And I was like, well, we need to score goals. And,
yeah.
Sorry, but...
I love Marley, though.
Yeah.
No.
Terrible.
Hardest worker.
Yeah.
She's seriously always drenched in sweat. That's why
But she's the only one that I was struggling with today because she wouldn't play any other position. She was like, I want to play midfield. Well, I put her in midfield, and she wouldn't hold the center of the field.
Yeah.
So there was a big hole in the middle of the field, and I get it, they're only 10, but that was the only way they were even getting to our defense was through the middle of the field. And I was like, someone needs to literally just stand there so that they don't pass it through.
Yeah. They think midfield is offense.
Yeah. So all 3 of them are just standing up here, and I'm like, well, we can't do that.
I know.
You gotta get back.
I'm struggling with ideas because I want to do things that teach some of the positions better, but I don't really know because even this past Tuesday I was practicing the middle third of the field, and I had 8 girls there by the end of practice. The one girl comes late. Maggie comes late because she's taking ice skating lessons, but so I had 7 girls for most of the practice. And it's
it's hard to do when 4 of them play in the middle of the field. Well, not that age,
even
but
if you do I can't. First off, it's in the middle of the field, so it's not even you guys can stay right here. It's not even we're in front of the goal. We can do defense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
This is how far you guys should probably be out.
Right.
This is how wide you guys should be. So it's kind of awkward. But I don't know what to do to help them recognize the positions a little bit more.
Yeah. They're still young too, and it's a little bit they only play 6 indoors, so it's a little bit non-realistic.
Yeah, you're right.
Indoors, because there's no real positions indoors.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a front and back line, but everyone needs to get up and everyone needs to get back.
What formation did you put them in?
3. Well, it was supposed to be a 3. It was supposed to be a 3-1-2.
That's what I played. That's what I always put them in too, but
it turned out into a 3-3.
3-0-3.
We had no central line. In the first half, though, and I felt bad because I didn't want to take her out, but I had to because her face is bright red. Lexi played midfield. She came up. She wanted to play defense. She started on defense. I brought her out, and she was like, well, when I go back in, can I play midfield because no one's holding the position? And I was like, yeah, we need that.
That's awesome. She asked you that.
Yeah. So then she went in, and I put her in the middle, and she held the position.
Nice.
But then we needed her in goal second half because Maggie played goal first half.
Okay.
And she was like, I don't want to play goal second half. And I was like, that's fair. You don't have to.
Need a goalie. Neither of the teams have a goalie.
Yeah. So Lexi went in goal, and then Maggie's like, well, I want to play forward. But when she plays forward, she legitimately stood, yeah. Which is fine. She scored 4 goals. I have, no problem with it. And she did work back on defense when the ball was around her.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was, pretty
stagnant.
Pretty stagnant.
Where did you play Sage?
I tried her. She only works when she's up top.
Really? I love Sage. See,
I like Sage a lot. She's good. She's good. I think she's good. She just needs to be stronger.
Yeah.
I think she's too weak.
I thought that she was no, whatever. And then one time we had a practice, and we were working on we did this drill where I was telling him, I was you need to look for angles whenever you pass, or whenever you're moving off the ball. So we were kind of trying to do stuff show them how to see when you're in a position to get the ball, because it would be me, you the defender, and then they would stand right behind them pass, and it's
no.
Wait, did you pass to me? That's how I said, if you had the ball, could you pass it to me?
Yeah.
They're no. I'm then why would I be able to pass it to you? But And then like so we did that, and then like we like scrimmaged or whatever like after that, and she just kept like slotting balls through. I want to play her.
I put her in midfield.
I
put her in midfield, but she did not hold the center position.
Yeah,
she kept going forward. Yeah,
but like on smalls,
she knows what she needs to do.
Yeah,
and I think she's good. Like
I think she has good field vision.
She does. Like the only thing that like even like she gets herself in breakaway positions, but she's so weak that she can't hit. Not weak, but she's a little girl. Like she's small, so she doesn't really like have the strength to hit the ball.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. Like I feel like there's so much like I want to be able to do with them. Like I want to like teach them how to like start like being able to like chip the ball and like strike the ball and stuff like that. But, like, a lot of them don't even pass, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
as much as I hate putting kids through like the like foot skills part of soccer, they need it because that's where like your technique to play soccer comes from.
I know.
Like if you don't know how to like I feel like you don't know what you need to do with the ball until you feel like you have complete control over the ball.
I agree.
Like if you feel like you can like handle the ball in like every sense of the way, not just like get by people, but like be in total control of what the ball is doing at every point that you have it, then you start getting the idea of like, all right, well if I hit it this way, I can find this pass to this player running on.
And I feel like you understand more too, like how to use like each part of your foot, like for different reasons. Like,
and then you start like recognizing where you can shoot from. And
I've been trying to like start practices, like doing like foot skills with them. But like again, it's like always like a little bit like boring. Like,
they don't want to.
But then I'm like, am I doing this wrong? Because like
no, foot skills is boring.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's really important, but like I don't know. I feel like other people don't like.
I feel like that's the main reason why I learned because like from ages to like 6 to like 10, all my training was foot skills, and then we would play. That's it.
I didn't have a real coach until I was like 14.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because my sister played. My sister's 3 years older than me, so when she started, they just let me go with them. Because my mom was like, I don't want to like drive, because our facility was like 20 minutes away.
So then you'd always probably played up too.
Yeah. Well, not only did I always play up, but I wasn't actually like on a team. I was on like